Well, my little upstart, I can't buy our way out of this one. Well, my little upstart, stick with me and do as I do. Successes like these will become old hat. You might defeat me this time, but understand, it won't be easy to do again. Do not be so certain of your victory that you grow lax in these last moments. Only 1 minute until the end. Can you feel the pressure? If you simply resign, you can save yourself the disgrace of waiting out my victory. A minor setback. We will still be victorious in the end. Your actions have only delayed the inevitable. Did you think I would allow you to win in such a manner? Your countdown has stopped. What other tricks do you have up your sleeve? We've missed our chance at victory. Let us resign and fight again. We have some difficult fighting ahead of us, my little upstart. We must be quick about it. A trade monopoly at last. We will soon put an end to this war. The Dutch are known for both diplomacy and trade. This will be a fitting victory. Trying to take the easy way out, eh, my little upstart? I'll put an end to this nonsense. A victory by diplomacy and trade? I certainly didn't expect anything so civilized from you. Accept your defeat and just allow this timer to run out in peace. There. I have dictated the time of your defeat, unless you are made of sterner stuff than I have yet seen. What do you make of the Aztecs now that their great cities are reduced to smoking rubble? Our victory over the Iroquois is imminent. The Sioux fought fiercely, but our victory over them is close at hand. I am concerned about the Aztecs. They've grown strong while we were not looking. The Iroquois are all that I have heard and more. They are a dangerous enemy, not to be taken lightly. What I do not understand about the Sioux would fill volumes, but I know this. They are dangerous. Feathers and pelts, clubs and arrows, everywhere we turn we see the Aztecs. It was a grave strategic mistake to let the Iroquois grow so strong, and now we are paying for it. The Sioux have met our every attack and come out stronger. It is over for us, my little upstart. The Aztecs are so weak. How is it that we are losing? Never mind. Let us rally and deal them a deadly blow. With the Iroquois so weak, we may be able to make one last attack before the war is lost. The Sioux are weak. I believe we have enough fight left in us to attack them once more. Well, my little upstart, I can't buy our way out of this one. Well, my little upstart, stick with me and do as I do. Successes like these will become old hat. Splurge a little on some cannon and you'll see much better results on the battlefield. The power and speed of horses on the battlefield is an amazing thing. You should try using it. Many military conflicts are won by infantry might. If you build some more, you might witness this firsthand. Ah, my little upstart, you stand to lose more than you can handle. Ah, my little upstart, you stand to lose more than you will gain if you pursue that fight. If we win this conflict, our enemies will surely recognize our power. Did your scouts not warn you of the strength of my forces? Well, now you know to retreat when next we meet. My prowess on the battlefield is unmatched. It would be wise of you to respect it. Ah, my little upstart, throwing your troops into the mouth of a lion only feeds it and makes it stronger. As you can see, I did not become the leader of a strong nation without a strong military. My little upstart, soon you will learn true power is earned, not imagined. Another victory for our side. Soon this conflict will be over with. If you keep following my lead, your nation may become as strong as mine. With some money in their pockets and a will to survive, my soldiers can make miracles happen. I knew if I lost that battle, you would lose hope, my little upstart. So I turned the tide and won it for you. Victory out of defeat. Continue with your build-up, my little upstart. I have this situation well under control. My forces are well paid and well trained. This battle should be short and favor my side. I thought about retreating to your forces before this battle, but... Ah, my little upstart, I believe you may have turned this battle in our favor. This battle was mine to lose, and with the reinforcements the enemy is bringing, it looks like I shall. But of course, it shall be done. Right away. Very well. I shall use my wealth to purchase many large guns. The battlefield will be filled with my artillery and cavalry. The battlefield will be filled with my artillery and infantry. I know the abilities of cavalry well. I shall train many. Yes, cavalry backed by artillery. Two very expensive units, but I can certainly afford them both. Cavalry followed by foot soldiers. I will begin training my force now. I shall use all my resources to mass an army of foot soldiers. I will soon have an army of infantry, with some artillery mixed in for good measure. I will build a large infantry force and protect its flanks with smaller groups of cavalry. The wealth of my nation is being used in other ways for now. I regret to inform you that I cannot comply. I must respectfully decline. I cannot do as you ask for the time being. I know you are accustomed to seeing my great armies wielding their power on the field, but at this moment I have none. I am prohibited from doing such things. I do not have sufficient troops for that task. A minor setback. We will still be victorious in the end. The British are poor and weak. They should not be a threat for much longer. Rebels! Their challenge to my Dutch rule shall be over soon. I believe the French will be nothing but a memory soon. I would have never thought the Germans would resign so easily, but I think they will be forced to soon. The Ottomans are a worthy adversary, but I think their days are numbered. I sense the Portuguese will not last much longer. I fear these nearby trees more than I fear those Russians. The Spanish don't pose much of a threat anymore. They should resign soon. The British are a force to be reckoned with. I nominate you to do the reckoning. As usual, the Dutch are wealthy and near unbeatable. We should make for the French, or they might just ride right over us. The German army is a well-oiled machine. It would be wise to fear them. As it stands right now, the Ottomans may overpower us. I do not want to believe it, but the Portuguese are a worthy opponent here in the New World. It seems the Russian forces are as fierce as their winters. The Spanish power may be unmatched in the New World. We will need to work together to defeat them. It seems your wealth and knowledge have surpassed mine. Would you mind sharing some of your good fortune? Ah, my little upstart. I hope you haven't rushed up the age too soon. It will be some time before my technology matches yours. I don't know how you advanced so soon, but I hope you're full of surprises as good as this one. The enemy has formed an alliance with the natives here. They will help to defeat our forces. A powerful nation has both a strong economy and military, but you need to advance an age to even begin your military production. I hope someday soon your nation will match mine in age advancement. Why are you still in that age? Do you need resources? Advance the age soon. I don't want barbarians for allies. Your quick age advancement should strike some fear into our adversaries. Being the first to advance an age can be very powerful if you use your new researchers and units wisely. Wow, that was fast. Maybe I should just pay you to fight all my battles for me. If you wish to lead a powerful nation, you need to keep up with the rest of us, my little upstart. Technology is the way of the future, my little upstart. Try not to stay in the past so long next time. Being last to age 2 doesn't prove you're the weakest, but it doesn't disprove it either. I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing my explorer. Thank you for rescuing my explorer. I just can't seem to keep him out of trouble. My rescued explorer, myself, my nation, and his family send you many thanks for your efforts. I have crushed the bond between our enemy and his former native allies while thwarting attempt at an easy victory. The natives will no longer do the bidding of their evil ally. I have driven quite a wedge between our enemy and his native ally. My little upstart, sometimes you have to take your enemies apart piece by piece, or in this case, town by town. This town is no more. We should plan our next move. They will get no more value from this trade post. The enemy barely survived my attacks, but in the end, their native trade post is still standing. That tyrant is more powerful than I thought, and yes, the enemy town still stands. I thought I could destroy our enemy's trade post, but their strength was greater than I had anticipated. I'm not sure, but I think I've lost my explorer. Oh, wait. No, he's dead again. My explorer has been killed again. I promise if you rescue him, he will be more careful in the future. Hey, my little upstart, when my explorer is up again, could you leave a circle of your troops around him from now on? I'm sure he'll live longer that way. I hope the enemy doesn't find my explorer's body, or he might think I'm weak for losing units before I even face him. My explorer has died, but not by the hand of my enemy. Well, my little upstart, I blame your lack of tactics for my defeat. I'm ready to resign at any moment. Maybe I can pay off our enemies so they will grant us safe passage home after I offer my surrender. I can't deal with this matter on my own. Please send help. Things are getting out of hand in this area. Could you come take care of it, my little upstart? This is getting out of control. I need your troops in my town now. The enemy forces in my town are much larger than what I have to defend with. You might consider sending reinforcements. In my town, there are just too many. I look forward to many successes with you as my ally. It pleases me to see you are my ally. We should make short work of our enemies. Hello, my little upstart. Stick by me and you'll become more powerful than you can imagine. So, you believe your skills have improved since last we met. Let's see how you fare this time, and then I'll be the judge. I'll tone things down a bit and try to be a little less competitive. I'm still reeling from when last we met, but I'm sure I'll fare much better this time with you as my ally. You may have outscored me the last time we met, but I will be the dominant player in this match. Ah, my little upstart. Finally came to your senses and joined my side, eh? The last time we met, your score was pretty low. I hope you've improved since then. I see you prefer the play style this map offers, which is good, since I do as well. Heed my advice this time, my little upstart, and we should fare much better. Let us make sure our fate in this match is the same as the last one. Well, I paid the ransom for my explorer. Let's hope he stays alive a little longer this time around. My explorer must be a spy. He keeps dying in enemy territory, forcing me to pay the enemy a hefty ransom to get him back each time. This explorer just makes me poor, and my enemies richer with each ransom. Ha! I was able to rescue my explorer without paying his ransom. I've rescued my explorer. Let's see how long he lives. Well, it seems our enemy is too poor to maintain an army to defend his town. We should take advantage and strike. My scouts tell me the enemy has no barracks in this town. Cavalry should ride through it unimpeded. Bring the big guns. Our artillery should be safe attacking the enemy's town since he has no stable. A wealthy nation is a strong nation, so here's some coin. I assume you will use this food wisely. I have all the wood I need right now. I'm sending some of my extra logs. The enemy base here makes some of my settlers nervous, so I'm going to destroy it. My forces are on the move to the enemy base. I shall be declaring a glorious victory in the near future. The enemy settlers are making him rich. I plan to send a small force to take some out. You have to hit the heart to kill the beast. I march on the enemy's main town. Watch me take the enemy's main town, my little upstart. You might learn something. The alliance to these natives is a boost to the enemy's forces I can no longer allow him to have. This trade post might make the enemy wealthier than me. I must destroy it. I see you're in a fight. My troops are on the way. Looks like you're doing well over there. But I'm sending my forces in to make sure it stays that way. Rest easy, my little upstart. My forces are en route to make sure the outcome there is in our favor. This will be the location of my next military base. My new town will be built in this location. I shall form an alliance with these natives to bolster our forces. I believe these natives will be very helpful in the future. We Dutch are amazing traders. It only makes sense I build a trade post. Once I finish this trade post, my wealth will grow immensely. This building shall not fall. This area has too much value. I will not let the enemy take it. I cannot allow the enemy to break our alliance with those natives. My forces will protect that area. My forces will protect this town. I will not let the enemy take this trade post. Feel good, knowing that Dutch coin will continue to flow into your coffers. Your people should never go hungry with this food I'm sending you. I suspect I'll see a whole new colony soon from the wood I'm sending you. Hold on. My troops are on the way. I see you are having trouble defending yourself, my little upstart. Don't worry. My forces are en route. I'm ready to send troops there to help turn back the enemy. It's been quiet. Maybe too quiet. Hope all is well over there. All is fine here. Did you know my father was called the Silent? Could you spare some coin? Just this once, I promise. My people are hungry. Do you have some food to spare? I need to build a bank or something. Could I have some wood? I knew the enemy was lost once your forces showed up. Our combined forces on the battlefield. Is there a better duo? Thank you, my little upstart. Your troops, although not needed, were welcomed for joining my forces in that battle. I shall put this coin to good use. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. My base survives because of you. Thank you. The goods you sent me will not go to waste. This wood will build many great structures in my town. Our outcome looks bleak when looking at the strength of the British player. If anyone could put us between a rock and a hard place, I should have known it would be the Dutch. The French ride all over us, as yet we cannot stop them. The Ottomans are mighty. They will surely be the cause of our demise. When did the Portuguese become so tough? Seems the Russians are as many and as strong here in the New World as they are back home. The Spanish are everywhere. I do not know if we can defeat them. All is not lost. The British are barely holding on. The situation is not in our favor, but the Dutch are conformable. We need to turn the tide of this contest. I sense the French are no real threat to us. It seems the Germans are lost and sputtering out of control. Through them, we might be able to change our future. The enemy seems too strong, but I think the Portuguese are their weak link. We may be behind right now, but the Russians shouldn't last much longer. We are not doing so well, but the Spanish are doing even worse. Please forgive me. I fear I will be the cause of our great alliance not prospering as it should. You are the pinnacle of our strength, my little upstart, but I'm not sure you'll be enough to get us out of this one. Looks like the end is near. I do not think my strength is enough to hold for the both of us. I will have to train you to be more my equal, so that we may crush our enemies instead of them crushing us. Our combined strength is unmatched. It seems you're keeping up with me quite well, my little upstart. The enemy no longer has the strength to stand up to our power. This alliance has brought me great prosperity. You're better than I imagined you could be. Looks like I will ride to glory again. On your coattails, of course. It's okay your nation isn't as strong as mine. I'll take us both to victory. Don't worry, my little upstart. I'm doing well enough for the both of us. This battle is lost. If we resign now, perhaps we can fight together another day. We've fought the good fight, but we've been beaten. All is lost. Let us resign and take them on again. We've missed our chance at victory. Let us resign and fight again. They have forged the first alliance with the natives here, but it will be their last. The enemy is looking to increase their wealth by building on a trade site. They are forging more native alliances. We might see more native warrior on the field than we can handle. They've built another trade post. They must be stopped. Good move. Your natives will surely help crush our enemies. I'm sure the enemy is quite jealous of your new trade post. Nice work. That treasure should be helpful. Resources and units from treasures are always a nice bonus. Extra coin to your coffers. Spend it wisely. You should use that food to build more settlers and expand your economy. You must be a skillful leader to take such advantage of the treasures around you. As long as you put that treasure to good use, I won't mind you taking it from my lands. Native warriors, a welcome addition to any army. Extra settlers should really help to get your economy going. Extra wood is never a bad thing to have. Having the upper hand with the natives in this region definitely favors our side. Having more trade sites helps create a wealthier nation. And I believe a wealthy nation is a strong nation. Wall defenses should hold the enemy back for a time. Are you getting scared, my little upstart? Don't fret. My forces will protect you as well. It seems our enemy underestimates the power of these natives, but I do not. Like a good businessman, a leader must look for ways to improve his wealth, and that's what this trade post will do for me. What's this? My explorer has done something useful. I will use this treasure to strengthen both our nations. These treasures are very useful. Do you see some more? The rich just keep getting richer. This extra food will help feed my nation. I have been eyeing this treasure for some time now, since you didn't take it. I did. You should try to find some more treasures. They're really a boost to any nation. If you wish to be powerful and wealthy like me, you need to find more treasures, my little upstart. I shall use this native warrior to scout and destroy our enemies. Maybe I'll use this wood for a market or bank. I couldn't let those tyrants have more native alliances in this region than us. More trade sites means more wealth, and you know, I like being wealthy. The enemy forces are making me nervous, so I'm putting up some walls so they cannot surprise me. For the kind. Let's research the victory condition and put an end to this war. Are you an imposter? Because your skill rating was much higher the last time we played. I see you've been practicing, my little upstart. Your skill rating is much higher than I last remember it. I see you've gained quite a bit of experience since we played last. I hope your home city is more powerful to show for it. You might defeat me this time, but no, it won't be easy to do again. Only 1 minute until the end. Can you feel the pressure? What a glorious fight! Many heroes will be born today. You should turn and run. This battle does not look good for you. Are those the only troops your nation could afford? I'm telling you this as an enemy that respects you. You should retreat. My ally has come to save me. Don't you wish you ran while you had the chance? I see you could not face me alone, obviously begging your ally for assistance. Your technological advances will not save you from the wrath of my forces. How did you manage to age up so quickly? You must tell me your secret. Those natives will not be enough to stop my forces. You have saved yourself the wrath of many native warriors by destroying that trade post. My town center is lost, but I am not. Drat! That trade post was bringing me much wealth. Please, advance the age. I don't want to destroy another nation of barbarians. Are you aware of my technological advances? Perhaps you should try to catch up. Rushing up age will not guarantee you victory in the end. A little slow on your age advancement, I see. Perhaps you need a minute before I attack. Your town center is far from your ally. After I destroy this one, I'm sure you'll build your next one a lot closer to him. Building next to your ally is the best decision you've made all game, my little upstart. Did you think I would allow you to win in such a manner? Your native alliance was making you too powerful, so I ended it for you. Your town center is lost. You will be as well if you do not make the smart decision and resign now. I know the wealth a trade post can provide. Therefore, I could not allow you to keep yours much longer. A fine day for a war, is it not? If you consider resigning now, I might give you 200 gold for your troubles. No formal hellos now. I'll make your acquaintance later, on the battlefield. I respect you challenging yourself by raising the skill level, but I fear the result may not be what you had hoped. Playing at a lower skill level this time, probably a smart choice when facing me. I think you feel this map type helps your play, but realize it also helps mine. It was wise of you to lessen the odds against you, but I do not think you lowered them enough. You could not stop me from rescuing my explorer, and I cannot stop him from destroying your town. My explorer is up, but don't worry, he's not much of a threat. I see your forces with an explorer keeping an eye for them. Well done. I just wanted you to know that force your explorer's leading round does not scare me. I'm warning you now, if those troops with your explorer come any closer to my town, I'm going to have to take him out. I see some of your units. They look lost. Where's your explorer? Those troops look like an easy target for my men to train their skill. For the safety of your own men, you should keep them in your town and away from my forces. It would be unwise of you to attack me with those forces near my base. Only the weak prey on defenseless settlers. You obviously need to attack settlers because my troops would cut yours to pieces. My losses will be dwarfed compared to what I'm about to do to you. Wow, that's an impressive force I see. Your force is of decent size, but I would advise not attacking with it. This will not bode well for me. Is that what you call a raid? I have found your town. Now I know where to strike. I've spotted your town, and for now it actually resembles mine in some ways. Well, my little upstart, if you want that town of yours to survive, you should surrender it to me now. It is unfortunate that you could not get this treasure, because it sure was helpful. Ha! My army is on your doorstep. I am here and prepared to fight. It is time to test your skills, my little upstart. My army is upon you. I so enjoy having time to build upon my economy. I hope you're using this time wisely. My next attack is not too far away. What do you do with your nation when I'm not attacking you? You have beaten me, and I would like to offer my surrender. I sense I can no longer obtain victory. May I resign now? Your actions have only delayed the inevitable. Nicely done. Alliances with natives may be the path to victory in this conflict. That trade post will not help you gain more wealth than my banks can produce. That is only one treasure. I will find many more than that. Do you have the wisdom to use that treasure wisely? It is better you got that treasure, or I would have too great an advantage over you. Seems your explorer finds useful things to do with his time, unlike mine. Will you be able to buy an army to beat me with that little bit of coin? A little bit of food? I'm not worried. You have an unfair advantage. Your explorer is doing something useful. I left that treasure there as a trap. Now I'm going to hunt your explorer down. Natives are good, but treasure will not be enough to help you in the end. I'm sure I could put those settlers to better use in my town. That will just give me more building to tear down. A wise plan to wall in, but they won't be enough to save you. I thought you were not afraid of me when we declared war on each other, but these walls make me think differently. Be careful. Soon native warriors will be attacking your town. This trade post will only add to my wealth. My explorer must really want to destroy you because he's actually helping to victory. I'm sorry, but I could not allow you to have this treasure. More coin to my coffers. This will help me field an army greater than yours. Why do you leave such treasures for me on your lands? I guess you know those lands will belong to me soon enough. Is your explorer dead? I haven't seen him. You'll see him soon, attacking your town. Extra settlers for a wealthy nation. This cannot fare well for you. This wood will help me build a barracks. Or a bank, whichever. That alliance won't last long. That trade site will help you become almost as wealthy as me. Trying to take the easy win condition, eh, my little upstart? I'll put an end to this nonsense. Take the peaceful way, defeat, and just allow this timer to run out. What happened to your rating? Been facing more leaders like myself? I see your rating is going up. Are you ready for your next lesson, my little upstart? I hope all that experience has made your home city more powerful than the last time we met.